Yo, your girl has put on some weight during this time, and we have gone up 2 dress sizes. And so we about to get this work in. We are not playing with it. We are not going to let ourselves staying quarantined or in the house not allow ourselves to work and do what we need to do. So today I want to talk about adapting. All right, are you ready? Let's go. I'm about to go on a run right now, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna talk to you guys. Let's go. D here, your permission giver to be your best self as you dream and let love be your language. And to everyone that's new here, I'm super excited that you're here. And so if you want to see more content that will encourage you to become what you are destined to be and to not feel alone as you're walking through this, I want you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell so that you can get more content. Okay, so today we are going to talk about something called adjustment. Life is full of alterations. There are things that are going to continue to happen, and some of them can be very devastating or also put us in a position that we don't really know what to do. And so I want to encourage you from my own experiences and also being a military kid is the power of adjusting to your environment, or the power to adjust so that you can be not only productive, but you can have a peace within and peace of mind. So I want to give you some tips, I want to give you some examples, and I also want to give you some practical things to think about as you move forward when life is altering. So make sure you watch all the way to the end so you can get all the nuggets that you can get in order to encourage you to continue to move forward. Okay, let's go. For those of you who've been around for a little while, hey, shout out to you guys. Listen, I like definitions, so I want to give the definition of adjustment. This is what the dictionary says adjustment is. It says a small alteration or movement made to achieve a desired fit, appearance, or result. In the world that we're living in right now, there has been a lot of change that has transpired over the entire world. Our nation, everyone has seen some type of alteration that has taken place recently. And so I want to encourage you to see how you can adjust life thoughts. What are some of the adjustments that you need to make so that you don't get into a pattern of moving backward? As you saw in the intro video, I have gone up 2 dress sizes because I'm staying home a lot more and working from home because of all that has transpired. I am eating a whole lot more. My struggle might not be your struggle, but I want to use myself as an example. And although I enjoy running, I haven't been running as much because my life was becoming super busy, but I was eating a lot healthier. It's not just about exercising, and exercising is great, but it's also our intake. And so I want to encourage you to think about your mind, your body, and your spirit. Really begin to process these things. So if you really want a burger, okay, eat the burger, but try not to use the bun. Make some alterations so that you can begin to alter your body, knowing that you're home more, not to eat so much, or even put a time limit on the time that you decide to eat. All right, let's talk about some practical things that you can do to help your mental stability. Don't just watch your favorite television shows. I heard somebody who I admire, Terry Savelle, talk about that she wanted to change her life where she wasn't just watching other people live their life on television. She wanted to adjust where she would begin to watch her own life to change and to live her full dreams of what she wanted to do. So I want to encourage you, don't just watch TV or slim back on that, and read a good book. Begin to feed your mind, feed your brain. What are some things that you personally want to grow in and you want to learn? FaceTime somebody that you know has knowledge in a certain area, or talk to a friend and begin to discuss some ideas of things and begin to grow. Allow yourself to grow. That's going to help your mental stability. Pick up a new hobby, learn an instrument. You might have a guitar waiting in one of your rooms and you haven't picked it up, or you might have it and said you were going to learn it and haven't learned it, allow yourself to grow in that department. It will begin to stimulate your brain cells. You can also learn a new language. You have time to learn a new language. Put those things into action so that you are growing still and learning. The last thing that I want to encourage you in is all about your spirituality and the spirit. I believe with all my heart, as a woman of faith, that it is so imperative that we grow in a space in relationship with the one that created us. We really need to grow in Christ. And so with that being said, I want to encourage you to pray and to meditate. Take some time. I say it all the time, to breathe and to sit still. Put on some really beautiful soaking music is what I like to call it, instrumental worship, and sit still for a good 15 minutes and just allow yourself to breathe and take in and ask God, where are you in my life, and what are some of the new things that you want to show me concerning who you are? Go deeper in knowing and finding out information on who God is. Sometimes we can be selfish and we want God to do so much for us, but we don't take time to get to know Him. And so I want to encourage you to get to know Him. You can take a walk out, and especially when it's beautiful outside, take a walk outside and begin to take in everything that you're hearing, whether it's birds or whether you even hear the cars, and then begin to thank God on your walk that you are able to have your senses to either smell or to see or to even touch and feel. Allow yourself to enjoy and embrace a beautiful rock or go on a run like I like to do. Okay, so adjust and adapt. Allow yourself to adapt to the things that you need to adapt to so that you can truly be who you are called to be, and you are not going to let circumstances to alter you so much that you're not able to function. And so we want to speak life to you, that you are able to function. You can function. You really can function. Recap. Make sure that you are adapting and adjusting to your environments, the things that are happening in your life. Number one, with your body, do some exercises. Do something you wouldn't normally do. Go up and down the stairs if you have to. But don't only exercise, because it's not just about exercising. It's also the intake and the food that we're taking into our body. Remove the bun from a burger. Do something different. So remember to do that. 2, we want to think of our mental capacity. Allow yourself to read. Allow yourself to grow mentally. Do something different that will feed your brain. And 3, make sure that you're growing spiritually. Whether you're listening to messages or listening to things that will allow yourself to grow spiritually, even going out on a walk and being closer to nature and being closer to God and taking everything in, and then you can be able to touch Him, feel Him, and use all your senses to see where God is. All right, that's what I have for you guys this week. I want to encourage you to be your best self as you dream and let love be your language. I am Demetra Stallings, your permission giver to be your best self. If you enjoyed this, I want you to share this. And also, I want you to go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and hit that bell so that you can see more content to encourage you to be who you are created to be. I love you guys. Thank you for journeying with me. Thank you for journeying with me as we do this together. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. I'll talk to you later. That was my British voice. I don't know. Okay, talk to you later. Love you guys. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure that you subscribe, because every Tuesday we're going to have fresh new content for you so that we can come together and be a community that lets love be our language. Why? Because permission has been granted. And don't forget to follow me on all social media platforms.